Hello everyone, and a happy Christmas Eve to all of you. 24th of December. We have a larger package, and when I opened it, and I have opened it, as you realise, I was just thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Just look. A set of 4 tags or panels or whatever, but so useful. I mean, the sizes are just, that's perfect for a card, but you know, the actual tags themselves are brilliant. And because it's got a little heart there, this one will have a hole to put a thread through. It's absolutely brilliant. So what I did was this. I made a quick card just using this, starting off to use the largest one. And then I thought to show you, I'd do something a bit different. Let me show you. Just get on and do it, Christine. Look, this is what I made. I cut out the largest of the tags in gold. The next one I cut out in white and just stuck it on the top. Okay, then I got a couple of Gummiapan presents. That's these two with their ribbons. Cut out the presents in, I think actually it's a very deep brown, and the ribbons in gold. This one is mounted onto foam tape. This one is flat to the card, but there is some foam tape under the ribbon. Okay. That's it, kind of. A couple of random words I found in my sentiments boxes for you. So that's an easy way of doing it. I mean, there's so many ways you could do it. It's not true. I did wonder about doing gilding flakes for the things and all the rest of it. But I thought I'd try and be a bit clever and do an all white one. White on white. Now, what I thought I would do is, rather than cut 2 pieces, a back layer and a front layer, I would just cut 1. And I'll show you how I'm going to get the effect of the second layer on that first one. So I've got a piece of card here. So what I'm going to do is to cut out this the largest of the tag dies. So here we go. Let's cut it out. Now, you know jolly well that if you want to emboss a die onto a piece of card, you can get a beautiful impression. If there is already some embossing on that card, when you emboss it with a second die, the first embossing will get flattened. But this is a cunning plan so that you don't flatten this first embossing, because it's got an embossed stitch line all the way around. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put this back onto my card there. I'm going to put this one inside that shape, and I'm going to actually, I need to take it off here, don't I? The trouble with the mats, they kind of stick. I'm going to put it onto my embossing mat. Let's put it on again. There's my original cut. I'm going to put my first die back in position so that all the little teeth are in the right place. I'm going to put this one into this inside it here, and I am going to tape it down because I don't want it to shift when I emboss it. So making sure still that they are actually in the right place, just put a piece of tape over. Let's get this right. Piece on this side as well. If you don't get that outer one in the right position, then it'll recut or re-emboss where you don't want it to. Okay, I'm going to put this through now with my embossing sandwich, which is this adapter plate. White on white for me is all about texture and dimension. So let's take a look at our piece here. Take this off very gently. This is my sticks to anything glow tack tape. I love it. Absolutely love it. There we go. So now we have got a beautifully embossed piece of card. The outer one hasn't been flattened because I put the die back in to make sure it kept its shape. Now, isn't that interesting? Beautiful texture, and it looks like that is sort of rounded over. If I'd done it without that extra, the cutting die on the outside, it would just made that boring and flat. Okay, so that's that. Now, if I want to use my presents, again, what I want to do is try and find a bit more texture. So I am going to cut my presents. I'm going to cut my ribbons, and I am actually going to emboss the presents with an embossing folder. Right, let's find a bit of scrap. Always got loads. Right, here's a piece. So we got one present, two presents, one ribbon, and two ribbons. I think we'll just do these for the minute. Okay. Just cut these out. Now, be careful I don't lose the dies. Right. Keep the ribbons handy. There. This magic mat, the dies seem to get sort of almost embedded into it. I have to be very gingerly removing them so that I don't damage the edges. Right, now what I want to do is just put a bit of texture onto these two. So, as ever, my snow ones hardly moved in December from my desk. Just pop them inside this snowy embossing folder, and we will get a little bit of texture onto them. You can use any embossing folder you like, but this one just happened to be here. Okay. There we go. They've got some spots on. Right. Let's have a look. I think I will cut actually another couple and just have them plain because I just want a bit more oomph. They look a bit thin and uninteresting to me. And as I say, white on white is all about dimension and texture and all the rest of it. Let's have another layer. Because those have got slightly flattened, of course, because they've been through the embossing folder as well. Okay, pop those up there, and we'll just stick these two together just to give a bit more texture, a bit more dimension. Right. There we go. Put that onto there. Already it just looks, I don't know, somehow more robust with a second layer. Right. Okay. Now we'll stick this ribbon onto this parcel. And because it's got a texture behind, because it's all white, it's going to show up a little more. Okay. What I did on the previous one, on the gold one, was just put a bit of foam tape behind these two ribbons at the top. So I'm going to do that again, only a tiny little bit. And that bit there. Tiny bit on this bit here. There we go. Take this off. Actually, I shouldn't have done really. I should have done this bit first, but never mind, we'll get there. Okay. There's my parcel. Just going to put a bit of adhesive on the back of this. There we go. And this one can go just, oops. Let's get you stuck down. There we are. Just there. There we go. And the other one, I think I'll use a bit of my tape runner for this one. Okay, that's stuck that bit. I'm going to stick it onto here. Push it down just a little. There we go. Have some foam tape on the back of this as well, behind the bow, just a little bit. There. And there. And a bit on the parcel itself to raise it up above the other one. There we go. Take these bits off. It's really quite a quick card. I know when most people are so busy on Christmas Eve, probably won't have time for watching videos, but this is just in case you do. Okay, that one can go there. And now the 4U. I've got a 4 and a U here. I don't know why I cut all those. I've got them all cut here already, haven't I? What a silly woman. Actually, I could put an extra one on there. It would make it a bit more definite. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Oh, goodness me. Didn't even see it. Talk about preoccupied. Right, let's put this one on. Oh, it looks better already. Look at that. Doesn't it? It certainly does. Let's get the other one. There we go. Oh, so much better. It just shows what a difference that little layer, that extra layer makes. Come out. Can't see it happening. It's not coming out at the minute. Let's just put some different glue on. There we go. There. Now, for the 4 and the U, what I think I'm going to do is I'll join these together, then I'll do a third layer that's got a bit of foam, double-sided tape on the back, and then I can I'll look at my card base a minute. It's going to look nice, isn't it? Let's just come a bit adrift. There we go. Right. Now the 4U. Let's join these together. 4U. I think this one is a penny black, actually. And I think this one may be a spellbinder, because it's this colour, look. Spellbinder's often that colour, isn't it? 4U. There we are. Hopefully it's a quick Christmas Eve one. If you're travelling anywhere, be safe and have, you know, a wonderfully safe and happy time tomorrow. There may be a video for you. There may not be. We will have to see. This looks a bit messy. I'll just wipe this down. I don't like the look of... This is all the bits of that black mat. Just dust coming from it, basically. There we are. White on white. I think it's kind of pretty. What did I do with the other one? Here it is. Silver and gold. No, gold and dark brown. All white on white. I think it's quite fun. So, there we go. Another day is done. And have a wonderful day tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining me.